Hello, my name is PsyclopsKD, and today I'm bringing you a quick guide to better understand the repeating crossbow. Naraka's crossbow is a very straightforward, rapid-fire ranged weapon with the ability to quickly damage enemies from close to mid-range. This is one of the best weapons for deleting an enemy who is stunned or otherwise not moving, and we're going to go over the most important information for getting you equipped to handle this situational ranged weapon. The repeating crossbow is intuitive, with vertical to take aim and horizontal to fire. There are two firing modes. The first is a fully automatic suppressive fire mode, which happens when holding horizontal to shoot. These bolts shoot very quickly and can reliably deal consistently high damage per second to a target who is unable to move. Now onto the second fire mode, burst fire, performed by tapping the horizontal attack input. In burst fire mode, the crossbow sends 3 bolts at a time, dealing higher damage per bolt than suppressive fire, but shooting bolts at a slower overall pace. Burst fire is preferred when shooting moving targets that are far away, since it will be more rewarding per shot hit and will not waste as many bolts. Make sure you are using the right firing mode for the right situation. The repeating crossbow deals the most damage between 19 meters and 39 meters away from your target. Being too close or too far away from the target reduces the effectiveness of this weapon, so positioning is key when setting up kills with the crossbow. The crossbow has an ammo count of 60, and the amount of damage per bolt scales with the crossbow's rarity. The repeating crossbow has some decent soul jades. Let's go ahead and take a look at them. First is Venom Tip, which makes each bolt deal 25% less physical damage on hit, but now afflicts the target with poison, dealing damage every second directly to the target's health. Consecutive shots will stack their poison damage, and this jade ends up doing about the same amount of damage overall per shot, but gets to distribute some of that damage to the target's HP. Next up, Healing Bolts allows you to heal teammates by shooting them with your repeating crossbow. Each bolt will heal for 20 HP, and while this may sound good, its usefulness is extremely situational, because it only heals your target's health and not their armor. Best used to prevent a death from poison, fire, or shadow damage. Bar Bolts reduces repeating crossbow damage by 25%, but will leave the enemy unable to sprint for 1 second. They can still dodge during this debuff, but they will be dodging into a slow jog instead of their normal sprint. This jade can stop an enemy from getting away from an already bad situation, but will likely not hinder a foe who will rely on grappling. Finally, we have Curative Bolts. This rare soul jade directly heals you for 30% of the damage you deal, with repeating crossbows as health or armor. Curative Bolts is great for denying an enemy's healing while taking them for your own. The crossbow is one of the best weapons when you are teamed up with a Viper who will stun, or a Tianhai who will grab, even against a Tianhai. And any other situation where your enemy will be standing still. While other ranged weapons hardly struggle to be effective in any given situation, the repeating crossbow's heavy reliance on proper setup makes it a more niche option for damage from a distance. Before you pick it up, make sure you can create a good situation for it to be the best option and use it to its full potential. I hope you enjoyed this guide on the repeating crossbow. I'm PsyclopsKD, and I'll see you all in the next one.